fight the algorithm!
Hello everybody, we are the Mingoro Brothers and it's Tuesday. So welcome to a new episode of your favorite weekly show.
Yes!
Hola, destrucción.
Man, destruction. Oh man, I almost broke a cable, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We're in crisis, everybody.
Yes.
Well,
like every week. No?
yeah, like every week, every
Yeah.
Tuesday. It's tension in the air. It's not only our business, it's everything. The world, the situation. I don't know. I'm sure you're familiar with the situation of the AI and everything, right, brother?
Yes.
You know, all these filters that suddenly appear and all these people were using all these Ghibli things or
Yeah.
all these
Apparently, the AI generated graphics gave another super leap, step.
Yeah,
Un
jump
salto de estos, ¿no?
into the evolution.
Sí, yeah.
So, I don't know. Everybody's a little bit in panic. I don't know. We never got as many CVs from people trying to work at Brosmind headquarters.
Yeah.
I think it's the moment where people are just like approaching to us asking for jobs and stuff, and it's a very tricky situation, and we don't really know how all these things are gonna evolve, right? So we were thinking the other day, man, maybe we should talk about this on the episode of this week, and maybe open a conversation for you guys and put them down below in the comments.
Yes.
Because there are 2 points of view, at least here. I mean, we love technology, how things are evolving, and the AI is actually a great assistant, a great tool. For us, it's a great way to approach new things that we never before we are able, because, you know, we really want to keep the studio very small.
Yeah, like writing emails, for example.
Exactly, man. It's a great assistant. You know, I'm sure you know already, but we are only 2 people at the studio, and then we have some people helping us around. We have agents and stuff. But at the studio, at the core of the studio, Brosmind company, we're only the 2 of us, and it's very tricky to kind of grow. We don't want to do that, because if you grow, it's a completely different type of company. So even as a small business, sometimes it's very tricky to invest all your time in the creative process. You know, you have all these different tasks like business size stuff like paperwork and all that stuff, and AI for us is helping us a lot on that.
Yeah, but if
What?
AI starts doing our real work,
Yes.
then we worry.
Yeah, we're really worried about that. You
Yeah.
know, where is that line? You know, because it's evolving very fast, and suddenly it's like, man, it's gonna be our
This is
substitute.
probably happening some time ago to
Yes.
translators or copywriters, no?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Now it's the time of illustrators, no?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think all our colleagues and friends
Yeah.
are a little bit stressed about that. So the other day, I dropped a question on our LinkedIn, and I was asking something like, okay, the AI is evolving really greatly. What's going to happen? Is this going to be a substitute, or is it going to be just a tool? And there was one comment that I really like, and it's here. So one says that it's just going to be a tool that we are all going to be using, and it's going to be an implement to our daily basis things, you know? And the other person, Ivan, said something like, I'm going to translate it to English from Spanish. Something
With
like...
no AI, eh?
Yeah, no AI.
With
This
human
is-
brain. Let's see if it's...
If you are wondering why our English sucks, it's because we're not using AI.
Yeah.
So he says something like, your style, he's talking about us, he's referring the reply to us directly. So he says something like, your style is very particular, and I find it difficult to kind of emulate that. Of course, you can emulate the style, but there are little things around the illustration that are very complex to synthesize into a prompt to tell the actual AI to do that, you know. So when you see an illustrator of us, there are many corners and how we solve the illustration and how we visualize the concept, that's supposed to be complex for the AI. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, for the moment it looks complex, but you know, I remember not even a year ago, maybe some months ago, I was thinking, okay, for the moment the AI is doing great with photographs or photographic stuff or with realistic illustrators, you know.
Yeah.
But they say, but it doesn't. It's not that good with cartoon style illustration.
Exactly.
But now it is suddenly,
Yeah.
no? So probably it's a matter of time that the AI can even, add that human part, because maybe humans, we are not that complex than we think, and our creativity or the way we approach creativity, maybe that's easier for an AI to understand and emulate,
maybe it's easier to predict, right? So I'm sure, we believe that probably there's going to be a moment that the AI is going to be able to replicate the complexity or fill up all those gaps. Actually, your friend Ivan is saying what you said, that he was saying that maybe what is more in danger is more the hyper-realistic content, you know,
Yeah.
the videos, and maybe the more cartoonish. But I feel the same as you. You know, I think it's gonna be emulated at some point in the earth.
Yeah.
But there is one thing that machines, at least for the moment, cannot replicate. That is the soul of the things we do. You know, the mistakes and everything. You know.
Yeah, or doing things live, no? Maybe in the future, people goes to a venue to see somebody drawing with his
Yeah.
hands, you
Yeah,
know, for
exactly.
example, or
Oh.
music players
Computers doesn't have long hair
playing
like this.
real instruments, things like
Yeah.
that. Because I think that still, if the technology is evolving so fast, you still have to learn to do things by your own. You still have to know how to cook things or how to
Yeah.
draw, how to change your no sé, you
Yeah,
know,
the process,
at home you can do a little of do yourself, no, to
Exactly.
repair things at your own. I think still it's good for humans to learn or understand how things work. And,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I think that's the most important things, because one of the things how we consume the stuff, you know, like we can watch a movie and everything, but it's very important to know how those things are made to actually get the value of the effort. And
Yeah,
stuff,
for example,
no?
today, the little animation you saw at the beginning,
TV
we are
one.
not animators, but we understand how it works a little bit, so we were doing some sketches, okay? We could do like this, no? We think how it works, and still it's like solving a problem or a little
Exactly.
puzzle. You understand? You try, and at the end you have all the views. No, you know, we were spending our time doing this, which was very very nice. And
Yeah, very
we were having a
satisfying.
very nice time. You know, all the views and blah blah blah. So we were able to create an animation from scratch, and it was very satisfying. And we think that everybody should do that
Yeah.
exercise, learning how things work.
Yeah,
or, you know.
exactly. The important thing for us is like, okay, we're all in panic about this. I believe that the AI just came really strong, and we are all afraid that it's gonna kind of substitute us, and we're not gonna be doing anything. But I think we're just gonna use this time until things kind of like settle down and see how actually gonna be happening in a few years, or what's gonna be happening. But I think we just need to go back into our roots, or the effort and the feeling. Like we need to enjoy more than ever the process, you know. So if you have an idea, you want to do something, it's now the time and the moment to experiment, find the solution, find your own way. So, and that's why we do Brosmind TV. Brosmind TV is probably very boring for a lot of people because it's not incredibly edited, but for us it's an excitement, it's an exercise, it's a weekly exercise where we experiment and where we learn. Then we put it for you guys, because maybe someone just it and make some value for someone. But that's for today, and the big advice for today is like, if you have an idea, you want to do something, don't go directly to the AI. Use it as a tool to make things faster maybe, but find your own way, learn on the process, enjoy it. Let's give some soul to the people. This is not the end, everybody. This is the beginning. So see you next week, or maybe the next week, or the other. Thank you. Bye.
Let's fight the algorithm.
Yes.